So we were gonna eat at Savor. They start serving breakfast at Savor until that gets full, then they open taste, I'm sure. The crew member told us that Moderno is open for breakfast this morning. We can sit outside on the waterfront area of the ship. So I thought we'd give that a try, since that is usually not a complimentary restaurant. So it seems that Moderno does serve buffet-style breakfast. So if you do see Moderno is open for breakfast, it will be probably buffet-style, but a plus of the regular buffet, the Garden Cafe, is this view you get from your table. So if it's a nice day out and you want a little change of breakfast pace, try Moderno. So while Moderno is still just, a breakfast buffet, it is less hectic than that main Garden Cafe. Not as many options, but what I had was good, especially the cold cuts were good. I know it's kind of just like a normal thing, but the salami and cheese was really, really good. So right now we are going to do the 9:30 Good Morning Trivia here in the atrium, which is right over there. After that, we're going to check if things like the ropes course, the water slides, rock climbing wall are open today. The seas feel a little calmer, but who knows? I don't know if they'll be open or not. If those aren't open, we're probably going to head to the spa. So let's get the morning started. We were going to do trivia, but it was like 10 minutes after it was supposed to start, and no one was starting it, so I don't know if someone overslept or what. So we went on and played ping pong. We continued the Caribbean Cup on the Norwegian Breakaway. Then we played a little bit of basketball, however, it was really windy up there. So right now we're heading to the spa, but we are prepared to ride the water slides after the spa if those are open. We are back in the spa today as visitors, and I did want to give an update to my original tour this morning. A lot of the chairs are filled up right now. Kind of had to wait until 2 chairs open up next to each other. So chairs do fill up, but still, this is the first time I've seen it. It's 11:30, so maybe this is a popular time. We spent a good amount of time in the thermal suite today. After that, we checked out the water slides. Again, only one water slide was open. I'll show you a clip of which one I'm talking about. It's a little, probably equivalent to like a hotel water slide, nothing really special. The other 2 slides, which they're the ones that fun, the trapdoor slides, and there's another couple tall slides, those weren't open today, so I don't know if those are still closed because of the wind. Right now we're heading down to the buffet to grab some food. It's around 2 o'clock. I think we're planning to try the Shanghai Noodle Bar for dinner, because that's one of the new places that we haven't tried it. It wasn't on the Bliss. We're here at the Garden Cafe now, and something I have noticed on the Breakaway is that they do kind of like regional themed nights at the buffet, as opposed to on the Bliss they'd have like prime rib night, or I don't know, roasted chicken night. Whereas here on the Breakaway, it's been like Asian fare, American fare, stuff like that. I do have to say, a standout on the Garden Cafe buffet, the buffet here on the Breakaway, are these meatballs. Oh man, I grabbed just a couple of them and they were so good. I needed to get seconds of them. Delicious. I think they're called the meatballs and tomato sauce, if you happen to see them. Now this looks like a day 3 ice cream cone, am I right? I can't think of a better way to spend a post-lunch digestion than on your balcony on a cruise ship. Shoot, the sun setting, which is right in that direction, is blocked by clouds tonight. It's really saying something that it's still beautiful, even though it's considered a bad sunset. Being in that Caribbean sunlight really tires you out. So we sat on the balcony for a while, and we came in here and took a nap. We were going to get up at like 5 o'clock because the Shanghai Noodle Bar opened at 5:30. We were going to go down to the Noodle Bar to try to get a reservation for 8 o'clock or so, because we want to eat, and then see the 10 o'clock Burn the Floor show. We slept through our alarm, or we ignored the alarm. So Bryce went down to Shanghai's around 6:30-ish, and they told him it was a 45-minute wait. So that still worked out for our schedule in order to see the show and eat and all that. So we have our name down at Shanghai's, but just a word to the wise that you can't make actual reservations. You can either get there when they open or get put on a waiting list. But I'm excited because Shanghai's wasn't on the Bliss, so this is a new complimentary restaurant for us to try. So let's get down there and get some dinner. When I was walking down to the noodle restaurant, I found a rubber ducky just like this one, and now I see another rubber ducky here in the casino. So I think people are hiding them around the cruise ship, and it's just kind of a fun thing to do. So yeah, where should we hide this ducky? Let's go put him somewhere. So I took this little ducky up to deck 8 on the waterfront area, and he's gonna be first in line for gelato when it opens. So enjoy, little ducky. So we just sat down at the Noodle Bar, and here is the look at the menu.
Really? Yeah.
So I had marked that I wanted the pot stickers. Looks like we're getting 2 of each anyway, so that works for me. I wanted to try both of them. And just to look what I chose this glass noodles with chicken and vegetables. And I think I'm gonna get a fried rice too, but I haven't quite decided yet. So we're all done at Shanghai. Some final thoughts, and I'll put in some pictures and kind of clips I took from the restaurant. It is kind of awkward filming in there because it's like communal seating, so you're sharing tables with several people. But basically they gave you both desserts and both appetizers. I'll just say everything was pretty good at this restaurant. I wasn't like blown away with anything. One thing that stood out to me was the fried rice, in that they used like big ingredients in the fried rice, big pieces of bell pepper, big onions. I'm used to more like fried rice, everything is somewhat finely chopped. I wasn't thrilled with my ramen. You know, ramen, everything's about that broth. The noodles were good, but the broth just really tasted kind of, I don't know, plain. The one thing that did stand out was that fruit salad that I got as a dessert, and I think I forgot to take a picture of it, but it was fruit and like this creamy sauce thing. It was really good. Nice array of fruits. I think there was like kiwi in there, maybe some strawberries. Very refreshing and a nice like palate cleanser at the end of the meal. We're gonna head to the gym to work off some of this food. I'm probably just gonna go on the treadmill. I think Bryce is gonna do the treadmill as well. And then just fittingly, we're gonna probably get some ice cream too afterwards, before we go see that Burn the Floor show at 10 p.m. Something to definitely miss on your cruise, this thing. Do not step on this thing during your cruise. Man, I am so upset about that weigh-in. Let's go get some ice cream. Look what I found on the way back to our room, this little duck. Apparently someone's celebrating, or 2 people are celebrating their 50th birthday on this Norwegian Breakaway cruise. So I know where I'm gonna take him. He's gonna follow us somewhere. But first I thought he should have some ice cream. There you go. There you go, little guy. If you've been watching the rest of the video, you probably know where we're going, but if you don't, follow the duck to find out. Enjoy the show. We are in the theater for the Burn the Floor show. You can see before the show begins, they're showing classic dance clips. No video recording during the show, but I'll let you know how we like it. Well, Burn the Floor wraps up day 3 on the Norwegian Breakaway, and while we were leaving that theater, we did see that someone else took that rubber ducky, so we'll keep an eye out for him and see what other adventures he gets on. Tomorrow is Tortola. Honestly, after 2.5 sea days. I'm ready to get off the ship. Plan for tomorrow is we are gonna try to see the baths, the baths at Virgin Gorda. We'll see how that goes. We were talking to some other passengers today, and their excursions for snorkeling at the baths got canceled. So we'll see if the ferries are running. Hopefully they are, because it's supposed to be beautiful over there. I hope you'll join me on day 4 at Tortola. Well, thank you for watching, and follow us for more around the Caribbean.